You're listening to Cigar City Radio, and I'm Tommy Stimson. Enjoy.
Cigar City Radio is sponsored by No Clubs and StateMedia.com. Find out about upcoming concerts in Tampa Bay by visiting StateMedia.com and tagging No Clubs on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. Use the hashtag #WeAreConcerts.
Coming up this week for No Clubs, they have a show at the State Theater Friday, April 27th with Memphis May Fire, Fire from the Gods, Up From Here, and Safer Waters. So check that one out, Friday, April 27th. We went to the Black Angels, Black Lips show at State Theater. It was a No Clubs show last week. That was quite the time. Interviewed the Black Lips before the show, and we'll have some more from that for you in the coming weeks. They were a fun band. Definitely had a blast hanging out with them in the back area of the State Theater, which is now the alley, essentially. So we got to hang out in the alley with the band, which was, you know the kinds of things that go on in the alley. So
just band stuff.
Yeah. And then the Black Lips performed, and they were awesome. Black Angels came on with this incredible light show, and it was an epic concert. I got to go up to the top level there of the State Theater. I hadn't been up there in a while.
What?
Yeah, I got a good picture of the crowd, which was a very large crowd for the night, and it was a good show. So shout out to No Clubs for bringing good stuff our way, and go see Memphis May Fire on Friday. If you want to know more about what's happening beyond April, head to statemedia.com. Welcome to Cigar City Radio, episode number 74. The song you just heard was Down, Down, Down by Fruit and Flowers from the EP Drug Tax. I'm your host, Randy Ojeda, and making the magic happen, Mr. Jason Solanes.
So, Randy, what would it sound like if Matthew McConaughey stood behind a horse, looked up, and started Clydesdale?
You cannot own a truth. 98% of people don't understand this. All right.
What's even better than you making that voice is the look on your face when you're making it.
I got a Buyers Club in Dallas.
You even got the droopy Lincoln commercial eye.
I got a Buyers Club
in Dallas.
Yeah, I got a Buyers Club in Dallas. Our guests on this episode are Patton and Austin from the Nude Party. The Nude Party is a straight-up rock and roll band from Boone, North Carolina. They put on an energetic live show, honestly one of the best I've seen in a long time. They seem so chill during the interview, but damn, they put on a show. They've been touring like crazy with bands like Twin Peaks and Ron Gallo and Sunflower Bean, and they recently signed to New West Records, who will be releasing their forthcoming self-titled debut album, which will be out July 6, as they allude to in this episode. It's definitely a band you want on your radar. Pre-order their debut album and listen to the single Chevrolet Van at thenudeparty.bandcamp.com. So here it is, episode 74.
Is it?
Do you know? You don't know.
I've got an iPhone.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, it's Monday.
It's a Monday, March
It's a beau-
29th.
Wow. It's a beautiful Monday in Ybor City, Florida. We're hanging out with Patton and Austin from the Nude Party, who are currently clothed, do you always perform clothed, though? That's my question.
Yeah.
As of recent, yes.
As of recent. So I heard that the band actually did form at a nude party. Is that true, or is that just urban legend?
We used to have nude parties, and we would play. And then other people would have parties that were nude parties, and we would play there. But that was before we played in, like, places that had, like, sanitary laws.
Yeah.
Like businesses and stuff.
Yeah.
There's a good amount of legal red tape to performing nude in any kind of a taxed and licensed facility.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's gotta be
simply
artistic.
put, it doesn't fly.
Yeah, it doesn't
It's
always.
not kosher.
Yeah. I know Tom DeGeorge, who runs the Crowbar over there that you guys are playing at tonight, he had to post on the event to make sure everybody knows that this is not actually a nude party. So if you're like body conscious, you don't have to get nude, but it's the name of the band, So do you often see people coming and they're like, okay, we're here for the party?
No, almost never. And that's also the first time I've ever heard that a club owner had to issue a statement saying that.
Tampa has a particularly high number of nudists. Tampa has nudist colonies like all around it.
It's a kinky place, I hear.
It's a very kinky place.
Oh,
They
yeah.
have the beaches. It's temperate. It stays warm.
Yeah. So that's why,
It stays hot.
I'd
It's in
imagine
Florida.
that's why they would have to give that, we got a lot of freaks here in Tampa.
Yeah,
is what
for
it
sure.
is,
A lot of freaks.
a lot of freaks.
Love the freaks.
But so you're from Boone, North Carolina?
Yeah.
Both of you? The whole band? Everybody?
Well, we all went to college there.
Okay.
But none of us
That's where the band
grew up
is from.
there.
What's the college in Boone, North Carolina?
Appalachian State University.
Oh,
right on.
and that's where you all met at Appalachian State?
Yeah.
Right on. And so you're all from different places, like
For the
in
most
that
part.
area, or
Sean and Zach grew up in Michigan and moved to Mooresville, North Carolina, which is where Connor and Alec are from.
okay.
So they all kind of went to high school north of Charlotte. I grew up in Utah, and I went to Appalachian State. Bros grew up in Hayesville, North Carolina. And so we all just sort of like formed from different places and ended up in Boone.
And was it like, did you put out a Craigslist ad for like need band, or was it something that happened naturally that you guys all came together?
We just became friends and wanted to start a band and learn how to play instruments.
So you learned to play instruments for the band.
About
Yeah.
half of us did. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Like you weren't just like,
Yeah, thankfully everyone was okay with their choice,
yeah.
It wasn't like 6 months in like,
Everyone wants to be drummers.
yo,
Yeah.
I want to be the guitar guy.
So you guys totally
I wanna be
doorsed
the
it.
I guess so, except we don't have any raging assholes in our band, so
Yet.
There's time.
Yeah, no, there's time for the
time.
raging assholeness to develop, Now things are growing, things are happening.
Once the money comes in, the asshole comes out.
Yeah, well, the money never comes. This is rock and roll.
That's a good point.
But
Yeah.
I think we're safe.
yeah, you'll be fine there. And you're playing tonight with good friends of ours, Glove, who have also been on this show.
Love glove.
Love Glove.
Great
It's
people.
actually funny. This is a terrible joke, but I'm going to make it anyways. We actually have the pleasure as a podcast to have had Glove and G Love. Huh?
Very confusing for people on the
Nice.
website.
Right?
Nice.
Very SEO unfriendly, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we love Glove. So looking forward to seeing them on the show tonight. Faye Roy is also playing too. And
Mm-hmm.
then actually next week you're playing with Fruit and Flowers in Brooklyn, which is a band that we manage.
Right.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, great
So-
people.
These are all friends of ours.
That's what's really funny is like I was looking at your related artists and it's all like bands that like we know and love, like like Tall Juan and Boy Toy and our friends Leggy say hi from Cincinnati.
Hey, Leggy.
Leggy, they're the best. So it's cool that like we got to actually sit down and talk to you guys because I feel like we're part of a similar circle, I guess. But I don't know how our paths have never crossed until today.
Yeah.
I'm
glad they do.
Yeah, right. Actually, you guys were just at South by Southwest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I tried to catch you at the was it the Shameless show, the Showtime Shameless show? Were you on that?
At the Clive Bar?
Yes, on Rainy Street. Yeah. I went to the Showtime house specifically to get, because they were giving out Roku sticks. Did you guys get Roku sticks?
I don't know what that is.
Oh man, the Roku streaming sticks, like you
What?
plug in. Yeah, they were.
We
giving
played
them out.
and we were asking for stuff, and they would barely give us anything.
What?
They like gave us drink tickets that like weren't good at like the normal person bar.
Okay.
And they're like you have to go inside around the corner and you have to like go to the VIP bar and they're good there.
Okay.
They're like, oh.
And we kept trying to get like HBO subscriptions, like HBO Go, and they were like, "That's not our company.
No,
that's a different company." We were like,
company.
"So, or
Yeah. I mean, you were at the Shameless party. Like, they didn't even give you like a Shameless tote bag or something like that, or
they had green plastic glasses that said Shameless on them.
Yeah,
That's not cool.
And they had some, they had like some pizza, and we talked to Steve Howie for a while. He was a nice guy.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool. I was just
very handsome guy.
Jason just walked back in with his bagel, but Jason, I was saying they played at the Shameless party over there at the Showtime house in South by.
How did I miss that?
Because we were at like 10 other shows.
Yeah, you're right.
that day. But it was like you guys are on there, and Post Animal played, who have also been on the podcast, and Waves. It was like a really like
That's a
kick-ass
cool fucking show. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I tried to catch you again at Spider House that Saturday. I think you were playing Saturday night at Spider House. We had like a Cigar City management block at Spider House that afternoon. Like we had like 3 or 4 of our bands play in a row. But by the time you guys were on, I was in another place entirely.
Dimension.
Yeah, another dimension.
A lot going on.
But,
There's a
like,
lot going on at South by.
So you mean like personally, like spiritually?
All of the above, man. All of the
okay.
above.
South by's a crazy fucking experience.
It was a crazy experience. There was actually a lot of good like band bonding across, the bands on our squad.
I think there's something about being in the similar community of everyone feeling really fucking horrible every day and kind of like putting themselves through this like musical boot camp that has somehow become necessary.
Yeah.
It draws a camaraderie together that really brings together the bands.
That's definitely true. So this was your first South by experience?
This
third
is-
one.
Third one.
Yeah,
Okay. So you're veterans now at this point.
I guess so.
Yeah.
Sure.
So what was it like this year? Because I would imagine you were playing some bigger stages or some cooler
It was the
parties
best.
this year.
It was the best.
Better every year.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's true. It is like a thing where these, you really have to come together as a band. And I see a lot of bands, like, honestly, will break up after South by Southwest because, like...
Too much tension. They just can't. They
guess.
collapse under the pressure. So why do you think it's better this year? Because there are a lot of people that have been saying that it gets worse and worse every year. But this year it
Well,
shrunk a little bit.
personally, for us
Okay.
as the Nude Party, it was a better year. In terms of South by as a festival, I'm not really willing to comment on how it's like gotten because I feel like over 3 years, I'm not really sure if it's progressed or regressed.
Yeah.
It's cool. There's a lot of corporate sponsorship. You can, get,
that's dope.
You can get a Monster Energy drink out of the back of a truck. That's fun.
For free.
For free.
Yeah, that's true. We got a lot of free stuff. Shout out to the Doc Martens house, our boy Wes.
Yeah,
for
Doc
hooking
Martens
us up
house.
Oh
with-
yeah, Yeti
Shout out to
coolers,
Oh, what? I didn't get a Yeti
Wrangler
cooler.
jackets, baby.
What?
we played a Yeti showcase in the
What? I didn't know anything about
in
this.
the Yeti headquarters, like in the Yeti store that I heard is based out of Austin. Which
That's
is, I had heard.
super cool. I have my Yeti conveniently right here, but they haven't cut us a check, so
I wish I got
So
one
Yeti.
like that. Mine already broke.
Yeah,
Nut
that
up.
one looks really cool.
My
Yeah,
Yeti
no.
broke in 1 week,
1 week.
one single week.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love my Yeti. I took it with me to Austin, and then I had to dump it out at every venue because that's what they were doing because there were bombings going on that week. Like,
Yeah.
So yeah, that is one thing I can say about this year's South by is security was like serious. Every venue we went to, they actually checked our bags and like made us
Every
dump out.
pocket.
Yeah, and made us dump out all the stuff. But I mean,
there was all the bombings and stuff happening.
yeah, they had to cancel the
same
Roots
time.
show.
Really?
Yeah, because it was like in that outdoor park or whatever, and that I guess there was a scare for that as well. So
Damn.
yeah, I know.
I didn't hear about that.
I know.
That
When you-
sucks.
when you start canceling the Roots, man, that's
Yeah.
getting serious.
Yeah.
So and then we had a lot of friends and other bands and stuff that were flying out and had issues like just getting out through the airport during those couple days that was going on. But
I did.
It's insane.
yeah,
They stopped me for this audio interface. And
Yeah.
they like bomb checked it. They wiped it down with something and put it in a machine and it beeped at them.
Put it in front of a dog, have the dog kind of get his mutts all over it.
I'd be cool with it. Just another reason to cuddle with audio equipment.
that's true. So tell us a little bit about the Nude Party live show. Like, what can people expect to see tonight at Crowbar?
Well, I first off, we hope you like it,
Okay.
and we like doing what we do, and we hope that you like to watch us. and that you have a good time and that you think your time being there was well spent. Besides that,
generally and
thanks, man.
agreeably as it can be put.
That's a very
we
logical approach.
we don't have any pyrotechnics yet. We don't have any costumes. I'm willing to say there's low frills.
Well, don't tell them all the stuff we don't have.
Yeah, no, I'll have no costumes and no
Okay.
pyrotechnics. What the hell? You know, why would I even go at this point?
I don't know.
Just for music? Just
Man,
to hear
man,
good
I don't
music? Is
know.
that it?
I don't know why you'd go, man.
I go to concerts for the movies.
Yeah.
For the
But-
movies.
I'm sure it's a kick-ass big show because
A
there's
little
six.
show.
There's 6 of you.
Our little show.
You know, how do you even fit on stage with 6 people?
Sometimes we don't.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't fit on stage.
Do you just have somebody else off the side, just doing
Yeah,
their thing?
set-
Who,
set
who's
up
the
on the
first
floor.
one to get the boot if there's not enough room on stage?
Probably me.
Really?
I think. Well, I have a pretty non sedentary setup. I can kind of move. I just have a drum and some maracas, and I can kind of put that somewhere else.
Although Bros is attached to Don on the keyboard because they share a microphone.
I am attached
so
to Don on the
wherever
keyboard.
one goes, the other must go.
They could probably give you another mic.
They probably could, but maybe that's something that people can expect tonight. They can expect at least 4 people split into groups of 2 singing into the same mic.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we like that.
No, I mean,
we
that's rock and
prefer
roll,
that.
man.
Yeah, we like that.
Yeah.
A little back to back. You smell the person you're next to.
Yeah, you get
Smell
that
the breath.
DNA right there on the
Yeah.
microphone.
Get the garlic on your mustache. It's a good time.
the garlic on your mustache. I don't have a. I mean, I guess I do.
You
kinda
do.
have a mustache. but-
You got a mustache.
It's part of a thing though. See,
Yeah.
I had a mustache once for about 24 hours, and I felt like it changed my personality.
Like for the better.
I don't know if I
just couldn't
became,
stop thinking
No,
about it.
I just became a man with a mustache, and I had to start doing the things that a man with a mustache would do, and going to the places that a
Yeah.
man with a mustache would go.
It's like when you're wearing a suit
yeah,
or when you're wearing like beach clothes. You're
Yeah.
like obligated to behave in a certain way.
exactly.
Or if you're wearing like a powdered wig and a colonial outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Or nothing.
Or nothing.
Self-conscious.
or nothing. Yeah,
Sure.
which seems to be a common thread with the nude party.
You bring it up, not me. I ain't talking about it.
No, that's all right.
Sister.
Are you already sick of people making like the nude jokes and the nude puns, or is it like you're cool with it?
I mean, I feel like we signed up for this. You can't be too mad about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you named your band the Nude Party. Your EP is called Hot Tub.
Yeah.
Well, that was different. That was us trying to make enough money to buy a hot tub. So it was like a hot tub investment plan.
Okay,
Which
how's
I'll
that
tell
working
you.
out for you?
We don't have a hot
Didn't
tub,
pan
man.
out, no.
We ain't got
Apparently
no
people
fucking
don't
hot
buy
tub, man.
stuff.
Yeah, people don't buy things.
If Spotify plays could equivalent the amount of money that we could get to get a hot tub, we still wouldn't even be close.
Yeah. So what we've been doing actually is we've been working on schematics for building a copper hot tub,
Okay.
like a fire run hot tub. So we don't have to dish out a lot of money. We just make it ourselves.
If you've ever
smart.
seen like old movies where the cannibals cook humans in a pot,
Or Bugs Bunny.
it's kind of like what
like
we're
that.
trying to figure out.
Yeah.
But a more controlled setup involving fire, and like an amount of fire that's not too much and doesn't cook our living human bodies.
Yeah, and in addition, you don't want the outside to be made of metal because then it'll be too hot to climb out of the pot.
That's a good point.
It's got to be made of something that doesn't get that hot.
Like copper.
No,
That doesn't sound
wood.
like a good idea.
What
I mean,
we'll
we
do-
say we've worked on these schematics. We haven't worked hard.
we've
Yeah.
talked
We-
about
we-
working on them.
We've talked about working on it.
I call that the beginning of work.
Yeah,
So
that's
it-
at least that's more than most people get.
It's
That's
a
farther than most
conversation
people
piece.
get.
It's
if
like
you
a-
get to the point where you've talked
Yeah.
about something.
Many people go their entire lives without ever owning a hot tub.
Yeah,
In 2018, United States, the wealthiest country on earth,
I don't think that's true.
not everybody has a hot tub. Well,
What about like Dubai?
Yeah, they probably I think everybody.
is their GDP higher though, all in all, or is that just per capita?
Their granddaddy perp? Dude, I don't know how high their granddaddy perp is.
Nah, dude.
I'm sure the granddaddy bird's pretty fucking high.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
Who's the main songwriter in the band, or how does the songwriting process happen? Is it just do you all get together and just start jamming, or does somebody come in with?
There's
songs?
like no particular method to it. It goes a lot of different ways, song by song. Sometimes someone will have most of the song already thought of and brought it to everybody and fleshed it out. Sometimes someone will just start playing a riff and everybody will like join in on it.
Yeah.
It just happens differently every time.
because it's a really cool sound. Like, I think, Jason, you described it best on the way here. I don't know if you want to fill them in on your description.
It sounds like the Rolling Stones fucked the Beach Boys. And I'm a fan of it.
They
I'm a
probably
huge fan of it.
did.
That's just
I like when people bring up like sex and description of our music, or like having kids. That's always the thing too. Is like, oh, you guys sound like this, had kids with this.
Yeah.
It's like, how is this sex and fucking and kids thing always brought up?
I don't know. I always
like
bring it
it.
up. That's just kind of me.
I legitimately like it.
I mean, I think that just comes from the tunes, you know, and the vibe. The vibe is sexy.
Banging.
It's banging.
Banging people.
That's it. Bangers only. You know,
bangers.
bangers.
Rolling
That's what
Stones
you get from the Nude
Pairing
Party.
off with the Beach Boys and banging.
Nothing but bangers from the Nude Party.
10.
So what's going
like
on
that.
after this? You guys have, you know, Tampa. You're hitting up. You're going north to Brooklyn, right? Playing.
Well,
with
we
Fruit and
got some more
Flowers.
Florida shows. We're doing Orlando
Right
and West Palm Beach, Jacksonville, and then we're meeting up with Twin Peaks to do 3 shows with them
Nice.
in Durham, Richmond, and West Virginia, and then we're going to Brooklyn for a homecoming show.
Right on. You say Brooklyn homecoming show because you
Well,
played a lot in Brooklyn. I
Yeah,
feel
we
like.
don't live in New York City, but we live close enough and we're there so often that it sort of is like a home city.
Yeah. I think I caught part of a set once at Shea Stadium. I'm sorry for not catching the whole set, but I think I saw you at Shea Stadium a while ago.
And that's messed up,
No.
dude. You didn't catch the whole set?
I'm sorry,
That's
man.
cool. You caught that show
North side,
though.
you
'cause
know.
then that place closed down like a week later.
I know it was really quite a bummer. And now Silent Barn's closing too, which is also a bummer.
Never
you know.
been there.
Well, you might never get to.
Yeah, probably won't. But I did like Shea Stadium was super cool.
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite venues to go to in New York.
Me too.
And
It's really cool.
I could understand how they would call it a fire hazard.
Yeah,
The
With
stairs
that
were steep,
super
man.
narrow, steep
Yeah.
concrete stair.
yeah, and that outdoor patio definitely wasn't safe.
I
you
can
know?
understand.
Yeah.
It's a bummer. But after all that Oakland stuff, I can understand the scrutiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely hear that. But, you know, I know the spirit of Shea Stadium will rise again somewhere in New York. And hopefully these kind of DIY spaces keep popping up, especially in a place like New York where it's needed because it's so fucking expensive to open a venue and keep it open and, you know, do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Can't kill DIY, man.
No, you
Can't kill it.
But, like, you're playing it elsewhere when you're in Brooklyn this year, and that's a phenomenal room.
We've
you know?
never been there.
Yeah,
well,
that's
I've never
brand,
been there.
That's pretty new. The Pop Gun guys put that together, and that's
Yeah.
a kick-ass spot. So
I've
I'm
heard
sure
it's cool.
That'll be kick-ass. But then, so you're playing with Twin Peaks on the way up there,
Mm-hmm.
and then, you know, you're playing in Brooklyn, doing the New York thing. Fruit and Flowers is going to be there, and then I know you're playing with a bunch of other bands, like in the next few months, like the Districts and
Well, the Districts is part of the Twin Peaks tour.
okay, that's part of the Twin
Yeah,
Peaks
yeah.
tour.
Yeah. And then after Brooklyn, we're going to St. Louis and starting this like big like month-long tour out to California in the West and then
A Ron
Texas.
Gallo Manifest Destiny.
There you go, Ron
Out
Gallo.
to the sunny
Yeah.
west. Yeah.
That's going to be
pal
fun as
Ronnie.
shit, man.
Yeah, he's the best. Great guy.
I've never met
Great-
him
great
personally,
dudes.
but like, yeah, I hear that's like a fun band.
Yeah.
He's tall, he wears overalls. He has big hair.
Big
And
big sense of humor.
and
Good
Joe
sense of
and
humor.
Joe and Dylan are just so damn cute.
Yeah.
They're just so damn
Oh, are
wholesome.
they?
A lot of
It's just
sweet
the
funny
most
boys.
wholesome band.
And then you're playing some shows with Sunflower Bean too, I think, on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we do that whole Ron Gal thing, then we get home and then we go back down south to do some Sunflower Beam shows.
That sounds like a fucking time, man.
I think it's going to be pretty tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're excited.
Yeah. What's your favorite part about touring and doing this whole thing? Because I know sometimes it can suck to be stuck in a van for a while, but what's the real joy of it?
The best thing is like getting together with like the whole band and like other friends from places and having like big fish fries
Yeah.
and like just big group breakfasts and like buffets and stuff and just I like that a lot. You know,
I'm down with
sitting
that.
at a
Yeah.
big table full of food with all your friends. It's super
Getting
tight.
to eat, getting to travel,
Went shark
being
last
around
night.
people.
You had
with-
shark last night?
Yeah, we
had
grilled some
Gulf Cod
shark.
shark.
We
Nice.
grilled shark last
Did you
night.
catch it? Did you catch the shark?
No.
I can't even swim.
Oh.
I don't catch shark.
He can swim.
I'm
He took a class. He can swim.
Like a starfish.
I'm humble. I can kind of swim. Not that
He
good.
doesn't want to brag that he can swim.
Yeah, because we
I'm not
we
that
have
good.
the pool right in the back, so
I can
you
swim
know,
across
you
the
gotta
pool.
Prove it
I
if
like
that's the
when,
case.
if I'm on a bridge and I look into the ocean. Think if I fell into this, I would just die, for sure.
I mean, I think
I can
that
go like
about a lot of
100 yards,
things.
maybe, if even. I don't even think so.
I didn't know that dark idea was in your head every time you looked at water.
Yeah, I just figure if we go into this, I'm just gonna die, for sure.
Wow. Is that something we need to talk a little more about?
No,
I mean,
it's not upsetting.
is there something you need to share with us, Patton?
I'm afraid of heights and water. That's a fact.
Well, you heard it here first.
Yeah, for some reason.
And I'm learning.
Yeah.
And now I'm learning.
Yeah.
Well, now I feel like, Austin, you need to reveal something about yourself
Yeah.
so that we're all
what
on the
scares
same,
you?
playing field here.
I'm scared of the dark, I guess. The dark is pretty scary because it's not even the dark. I had to kind of self-analyze, and I was like, well, the dark itself is not scary. It's the mystery of not knowing what is in the dark.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll go wider to say I'm scared of what I don't know.
That's deep, man.
You are scared of what you don't know.
Man, I'm scared of shit about what I don't know.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, is there anything that you like? Do we even know anything? Do you even know anything?
Don't psych them out before their show, man.
Yeah, we know,
I know. I'm
we
about.
know a
Yeah.
bunch of fucking sick
Fuck
shit.
yes. Fuck yes. I know.
We know tons of shit.
I know tons of
We
shit.
just
dude.
don't know what's in the dark.
Well, that's fair.
Know tons of shit. I can name at least 5 of the original Pokemon.
Yep.
And like
Hit 'em.
two, and like
Hit me
2
with
of their
Pikachu, Raichu,
January. Charmander.
Charmeleon.
Sparkling water. Fuck, that's not a Pokemon.
Perrier's not a Pokemon.
No,
No.
I know that.
Hey,
Pokemon are
see,
just
so you know some
know
things.
that.
You know some
goblinized
things.
animals.
So when you're done with all this epic touring that you're about to do, is there going to be some new music from the Nude Party? Is that coming our way?
That's the idea.
That's what we can expect. Any plans made yet, or are you still kind of working that out?
Are we allowed to plug our album coming out July 6th?
Yeah.
It's
dude,
not
absolutely.
announced yet. It's still a
It's
secret.
not announced yet,
Oh yeah,
it's still
we
a secret.
so we
But we can plug it.
so you don't have an album coming out July 6th.
Mm-hmm.
yeah
All right.
Exactly.
we don't.
Okay, that's good to know, man. Good to know. Again, knowing what
if
you don't know.
But if you say it, we're not in trouble.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Did you say we had an album coming out July 6th?
I didn't hear anything about you having an album out July 6th.
And you didn't mention that Kendrick Lamar has a feature on one of the tracks.
I did not mention the Kendrick Lamar feature, but I heard about the DJ Khaled remix.
Yeah, that guy's he's really great to work with, actually.
We assume.
Well, hypothetically, if we
Yeah.
had,
If you had an album coming out
Yeah.
July 6th.
yeah, he makes you feel good.
Yeah. He
Makes
doesn't
me
use the
feel
word
good.
I.
Just we.
Yeah, we
It's
the
all-
best.
we-
No, just DJ Khaled.
He did a really revolutionary thing when he cut out the R out of "We Are the Best," and he shortened it to 3 words because the human condition likes threes. Things that come in threes.
Yeah.
We the best.
The Nude Party.
The Nude Party.
Fibonacci
we the
sequence.
best.
See, I'm learning that there's actually a master plan here behind all this Nude Party
Yeah.
nonsense.
The whole looking like dinguses thing is really just a trick.
You're actually not dinguses?
We're smart as shit.
Oh, fuck.
We're smart
Yeah.
as shit. We met in college.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Most
Did you
of-
finish college?
Most of us graduated.
Oh, okay.
5/6 of us graduated college. So.
That's pretty good.
and we're teaching the other one what we learned. So it's
What did you
going
learn?
okay.
What did you study?
I studied sustainable development, which is a made up major.
Yeah, sounds pretty made up. but also sounds pretty
It's a made up major because like the heads of the department, if asked what that major is, they're like, oh, well, it's kind of like, and that's how they have to start. Like the description of something is, oh, well, it's kind of like something else.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, it's made up.
And what did you study?
I studied electronic media and broadcasting.
Yeah, there you
It's
go.
kind of what we're doing
Kind
in
of
here.
a little bit.
Yeah.
This is electronic media.
Yeah.
And
Radio
kind
and
of broadcasting
yeah.
in a newfangled internet-y way, you know?
I have used it one time. I've used my degree a single time.
And is it now? Is now the time?
No, not at all.
When was the time that you used it?
It was. I saw a Craigslist ad for a television camera operator at a racetrack,
All right.
and so I got paid for going to a racetrack and just shooting cars for 3 days.
But didn't you have to lie on your resume to get that job?
I did lie. I said that I had directed short films
Okay.
and like some other stuff.
But haven't we all, like, if you have an Instagram, I mean, I've directed
Yeah, I mean,
a
I've
handful
been
of
there
short
when
films.
people shot stuff. I feel like,
Yeah.
who is the director?
Yeah, I waved a string in front of a kitten. That's,
Totally. But I did a
Filmed
good,
it.
I shot the cars, and
And you got paid for it?
I got paid. They said I did a good job. So it's
You're a professional.
Patton got the gold star.
yeah,
You're a professional electronic media and broadcaster,
Yeah.
but are you a professional sustainable development guy?
Sometimes I work on farms, and I guess that's what that counts for.
Rose makes kimchi,
You make kimchi?
microgreens. and all.
Yeah, I grow
Did you
microgreens.
bring us any
and-
microgreens or kimchi?
No, we've been on tour for a while.
Yeah, it'd be. I don't want your like 3-week-old kimchi.
No, that's exactly what you want.
I don't
is.
know. I don't
Shit's
know if
old, dude. Smells weird.
Oh man,
It's good for you. Makes your stomach all bubbly.
that's what it'll do. 3-week-old kimchi. That'll
The
do it.
older, the better.
Yeah, that's exactly the point.
Yeah.
I don't even know like how to follow that up.
When we moved into our house,
All right,
There
so,
was so
we're
much
gonna
kimchi.
explain how fermentation works with cabbage. It's an old Korean tactic. How much time we got, Pat?
Let's go.
all right.
We
So
got sound check.
you're gonna want to start with some cabbage.
You're gonna want to start with
First
some
thing.
cabbage.
Okay.
Gochujang. That's like a Korean fermented chili paste. Little sour, little sweet. You know what? I'll stop in my tracks
No.
here.
Keep going. I want to
What-
know. Tell me
what
everything.
pH balance do you
Yeah,
have
yeah,
to
tell
have
me-
it at
tell me how
before
to make
you
my own
start
kimchi.
fermenting it?
We never had a pH balance. I'd be curious to know the pH too. You know.
I know there's supposed to be a balance that you keep, like that balance or lower.
Yeah, it's funny actually. Our keyboard player Don, he went to school for fermentation science, and he was the one that dropped out and didn't finish college. And if we had had him on our side, he might have been able to tell us the pH balance of the kimchi that I make. But for now, we're just kind of in the dark, man.
Man,
you know how I was telling you about how I was scared about things I don't know?
Yeah.
That's right now.
So,
man.
That's
so
right
your
now.
your side project should be unsafe kimchi.
Yeah. Moldy kimchi.
Nice.
Still tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
So what do you guys like to do for fun?
This. Talk to
Sick.
you assholes.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
We're really nice guys.
What's that?
We're really nice guys.
Yeah, you seem like really nice guys. This is honestly, just from seeing like your live shows and just listening to the band, I was not expecting you to be like this.
We can
Also funny.
You want to chill later?
Yeah, let's chill later.
chill.
Let's chill later.
Yeah, I'm down to chill. I'll be at the show. We'll be there.
We'll all be at the show. We'll
Okay.
have some drinks.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Do you guys need to get on the list?
Actually, yeah. Can you put me on the list?
Probably.
All right, cool.
Let me check.
Yeah, we'll talk about that afterwards. But any final thoughts for the Cigar City Radio listeners, our podcast fans out there, from the Nude Party?
Thank you, Florida. Thank you, Cigar City. Thank you, guys.
And now that we're not hot sisters, I didn't hold just how I felt until the dark eyes were on me, and I knew just what was meant to be.
This is the Nude Party, and you're listening to Cigar City
Radio.
Radio.